Sunday, November 5th. I don't know why I did that, like a monster truck show. My glasses are crooked. It's Sunday, November 5th. Colleen is out with the girls. I think Bella's taking the car for a drive, but just want to let him have this day because, the amount of money that is going to have to be poured into that thing is going to be burdensome. But, just remember to be positive. Which is funny because it's like I feel like I'm metamorphosing. I'm still me. I'm still like core. The principles, the morals, the ethical stuff. But I'm not as I'm just being objective. Not as happy. Not as ebullient. It's just I don't know. Like, and I still want to be that person. You know, or that outlook because that's a good outlook to have. It served me well. Um, I'm just trying to balance with that outlook and actually knowing and realizing what's going on and not being scared shitless for my kids or their grandkids. So I am trying to do that. You know, I'm cleaning, and that's another thing. I've got to let go of all ambitions, financial, whatever. I've just and like here's the thing. I know mentally I've got to let it go, but it's still hard to do. Like even 8 years in, you know, it was always like, well, you get a house, you get a bigger house, and you move. It's like no, 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 no. You're not gonna do any of that stuff, Mike. you know, you can even argue, hey man, you were diagnosed 8 years ago, so there's really no excuse. Well, um, God, fuck you if that's what you think. like don't pass go, don't collect 200. It's like you know, I worked for 2.5 years, as long as I could, and then the decision was, well, you can't do both. You can't do radio, which I loved, and it was so easy, but I couldn't even do that all day long. Um, or being a parent, and I was just like, well, I'm gonna be a parent because you know it's not even close. As much as I love radio, and the thinking being it's only going to be a couple years anyway because of what I have. So yeah, I want to spend time with them. And now it's like she's Bella's 16, Luke's 14, Olivia with an A is 13. Like, man, I mean, those are all ages I remember growing up as a kid. That's how old I am, you know? And then it's funny because I'm like, it just rolled through my head because, I'm 51 and I'm old and, Chandler Bing, Matthew Perry died. And you're just like, it just, when you grow up with somebody and, I never met him or anything, but he was part of my life. Like friends, they were all part of everyone's lives who watched it, really. And just like any show, and it's like you hear about him dying, you're like, what? Like Olivia still watches that. She watched it yesterday. She'll probably watch it more today. It's a good show. um, and then of course until further notice, anyone who um, isn't old or obviously they have comorbidities or stuff like that. Until further notice, I'm going to put it all on the side of vaccination. You know, they say he drowned. Okay, well, you have a heart attack, you pass out, you drown. That's what happens. I'm not saying that even happened. I'm just saying it's certainly a possibility. And all of these people who are young and healthy dying of heart attacks by the thousands, and people are going to look back at this as the biggest crime against humanity ever. And it's not even going to be close. People are going to, apparently you can't get rid of the spike protein, unless you take a protocol. Man, I should buy that for Anthony. I don't want him to die. Like he's he's the guy out of us all that just came out smooth sailing, as far as financial wise, as far as having his life in order and stuff like that. And on top of that, he's a good guy. Like, what the hell? you know? Although he's not like Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake, it's like he's all of that, and he's really good looking. Nothing against Anthony. He's okay. But he's no Joe Peluso. Let's be honest. I mean, who is Joe Peluso? Like, nobody. Like, he's a beautiful man. But, he's not bad looking. Like all of a sudden, like, I'm defending myself. Like, why? What? This is my video. What happened? But yeah, Justin Timberlake is like, and he's super talented, and he can act, and he can sing, and it's just like, just shut up. You make me sick. And I say that sarcastically. I think it's awesome. And what proved all that to me is on the first season of Jackass, or Punk'd, and Ashton Kutcher made it seem like his mom was being raided by the IRS and didn't pay on time and moving out the furniture. Justin Timberlake is like crying, and he's showing just what can I do. He's just showing how good of a guy he is. While he gets brutally punked. That was a good show. Anyway. I'm like thinking to myself, I'm probably just going to erase this because I didn't really talk about anything. But I don't. Sometimes I just do this just to vent, the life in the day of a guy with cancer. It's like, it's 12:10, and I've already taken a couple of hits because I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just not going to worry about it. And that's the instant effect, is that I'm more mellow, which is good. And I'm going to go do some more laundry. And I'm not going to worry about finance. I'm not, as long as we have a roof over our head, heat, hot water, we are rich beyond belief.